The documentary Beckham attempts to look beyond the glamour and larger-than-life profile of David Beckham. What it reveals are not only his skills and high points, but especially highlights the low points of his life and his resilience in overcoming them. His first major setback comes when he received a red card during a crucial World Cup game, leading to the entire nation to turn against him, booing him wherever he goes. Although he manages to overcome this, another blow comes when his mentor and coach Sir Alex Ferguson sells him to another club, resulting in a strained relationship. Yet another hit to his image and marriage occurs when the press releases stories of an alleged affair during his time in Spain. Finally, his initial struggle to achieve any sort of success with LA Galaxy in America adds to his list of challenges. Repeatedly, we see that Beckham's life is marked by a series of failure that against all odds he manages to push through and overcome. As Winston Churchill stated, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung stated that people often don't find God not because they don't look high enough, but rather haven't looked low enough. This underscores the idea that true spiritual and psychological growth occurs when we confront and transform the darker aspects of ourselves that become apparent in our failures. These moments of realization can lead to a profound understanding of the self and the potential for a deeper connection with the transcendent dimension of existence. Each time Beckham emerges from his failures, he achieves unprecedented success, making him a global icon. However, the pressures of newfound fame and glory are accompanied by a series of setbacks that forces him to introspect once again. What is evident, at least from his interviews in the documentary, is that Beckham harbors no hate or resentment despite having ample reasons to do so. He speaks respectfully about his mentor Sir Alex Ferguson, even though he was hurt by his decisions. He captained his country in 2002 despite having been the most hated figure in the UK just a few years earlier. He also made efforts to understand the passion of his teammate Landon Donovan from LA Galaxy, even though Donovan had publicly tarnished Beckham's image with the press. Throughout the interview, what emerges is a man who understands that there are often deeper reasons for people's motivations, and that one must accept and deal with them rather than to hold grudges and fight against them. The ability to understand others and use the power of forgiveness might have been crucial for him in overcoming the lowest points of his life, enabling him to move forward rather than wallow in self-pity and hatred. While perhaps not on such a massive scale as David Beckham, each one of us experiences different highs and lows. The call is to embrace all of it as an intrinsic part of our existence rather than focusing solely on the high points. It is to accept failure as an integral aspect of life and to recognize that true victory lies in confronting the shadows and moving past our setbacks. As J.K. Rowling puts it, it is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you have failed by default.